So the MultiVersus Alpha has been out for about a week now, and unfortunately is reaching its tail end and will end at the end of this week. What's up guys, my name is BRNDO, aka People214, and today we are going to be doing a tier list on the characters. They've been out for a little bit, I've had some time with them, had some experience, I ganked, and some playtime with them, and I'm going to be giving my opinion as to what I believe these characters rank nearing the end of the alpha. If you enjoy, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, which characters do you main, I want to know. Alright, so let's begin. Now, just to start, obviously, as I said before, these characters are, this is my opinion, this is how I would rank them. Obviously, anybody can pick up a bad character and make it their own and make it amazing. This is just what I think. Overall, I do my tier list based off of how much potential I think they can be juiced for from someone who is really good on them, and how forgiving they can be to somebody who's maybe button mashing. First of all, I don't think any of these characters are really D tier, but my first, actually I think a lot of these characters are SAB, but in C tier I would put Garnet. Now, I actually enjoy playing Garnet, but I just think Garnet's moves are very, like, they're very chalky, very like boom, boom, boom. That you can't really get too much out of her. I find playing her, I use her main punch move because even her in air isn't that good. Her gauntlet, she has this move where she shoots gauntlets, and that can be its good kill potential, but other than that, I think she's just a bruiser that wants to be a tank. In fact, that she's not a tank, I put her in C tier. My next for C tier, and I think my last for C tier, is going to be Superman. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Superman. Superman, at first I was thinking of putting Superman in like B, but the more I think about it, Superman is a tank. He is good at being a tank, but in this game, you want to be able to also output a lot. And he's got this good grab move. He's got these a lot of his moves I feel like I don't even remember too much, because for me personally, I main Jake, and I think this is a common thread among my peers as well. These two characters in C tier are characters that if I see I'm facing them, I don't think, oh no, this could be a tricky one, even if they are really good. So I put Superman in C tier. The first in B tier, I'm gonna put Velma. Velma is good. She, for a mage, not mage, for a support, she acts like a mage. I think she has some really good range with her, like her speech bubbles. If you can hit them high and hit some speech bubbles on them, that is pretty much a confirmed kill. She has this move where she speaks into a megaphone and it takes up a lot of the map. She's got really good range. I just think her kill potential isn't very good, and also her police siren, where she like gets all the clues, and then she sends out a police car, kind of like the Animal Crossing taxi in Smash. But I just think it can be destroyed by your teammates and the enemies. I don't think it's very good, so I'll put Velma in B. My next B tier, I'm going to put I'm gonna put Steven. I'm not gonna, maybe I'll order them. If I had to order them, I'd say that's the order for C tier. B tier, Steven. I think Steven is a really good character. I think he's a nice, well-rounded character. I think he has a lot of good moves. All of his shield moves and being able to leave the shield there are good for things like ledge guarding, being able to hop on the shields and get an extra jump, an extra step. And if you pair that with like triple jump, it'd be really good. But I also just think, I think Steven, his kit is good, but I don't think it's anything revolutionary, anything super crazy. He's got Watermelon Steven, which adds an extra player into the game, which is pretty good. He might be near the front of B, but I just think Steven is a nice, well-rounded character. I think he's good. He can heal. But I just think he doesn't compare too much to these other high-ranking characters. Next in B tier, I'm gonna put Wonderwoman. Wonderwoman is another just really good, well-rounded character. I think she's specifically made to be well-rounded. She's her and Shaggy are one of the like starting characters. I think her shield is really good. Her down special is really good. Her shield. I think she is really good at playing the tank. There's only 2 tanks in the game, Superman and Wonder Woman, and I think she is the best tank. That's not saying much. I think her sword techniques are good. She plays like a good Smash character. I think there's a lot like a Fire Emblem character, but I think that there is a lot of moves she does that have a lot of latency, I guess you could say. Like after she does like a slash, she'll pause there for a bit, which can be very punishable. And there's another sword user, or there's 2 more sword users in this game that I think just play her role way better than her. My next B tier character, I put Batman. I put Batman there. Batman is a character that I have seen the worst and the best from. Early game, Batman was very easy to defeat. He has this grappling hook move that can be easily counterable, easily it's easy to knock it away, so it doesn't have much potential. His battering moves easily dodgeable, but as the game went on, I saw a lot of Batman users being very good spikers off stage. He's got a slide move where he gets low and he slides under the opponent and knocks them back and upwards, which is a really good move. His down neutral is a really good spike move. He's got a decent up air. His bomb can be good if you pair it right. He's got a good kit. He's got an interesting kit. I just think it takes a educated person to be able to use it properly, which is why I say I don't believe that he is a character that you can accidentally get a lot of use out of. So I put him in B tier, nice in the middle. I want to say we're gonna move on to A tier now, and the first A tier I'm gonna say is Reindog. Now, early game, I'd say Reindog is D. I would say Reindog is really bad, but I think Reindog is the best support in this game, because if you've ever seen a Reindog at the end of a match, they have upwards of 400 damage, because Reindog's kit is made for racking up damage without even noticing. He has this flame move. It's almost like a PK fire. He puts a flame down. If you touch it, you take damage over time, and it's a lot of damage over time. It's like in the Bat Cave. If you stand in the bats, you take a lot of damage. It's just like that, but he can constantly use it. And then I'd say he's not S tier because his killing potential isn't very good, but his tether move, if used properly, is really good. It saves lives. His healing move, his fire move, he's got this. He shoots out these projectiles that can do a good amount of damage and can kill if hit properly. I think Reindog is a really good character in this game, and he belongs in A tier. I could even argue S tier, but I think his killing potential isn't that good. Next A tier character, we're gonna put Bugs. Now, Bugs has a lot of. I'm gonna put Bugs actually behind Reindog. Bugs is really good. Bugs is just a really good character at doing anything. You can hide under the map and pop up. You can drop this safe on. I'm gonna put it back up actually. You can drop the safe on people. You can shoot this Acme rocket that takes up a lot of space on the stage, and if hit, does a lot of damage. There's not a lot of knockback. Bugs is just really good at zoning, keeping space, keeping something going on the stage at all times. His up air is really good. He has this bat that he swings up that knocks me as Jake out of my house often. It's a really good up air. His charm move, if you get the perk where he does his kiss and leaves the heart, the charm stays there for a while, which is really good for baiting out things. And applying pressure as well near the edge of the map, and just in the map in general. I think Bugs is really good at doing everything. That's why I think Bugs is a really good A tier character. Honestly, I could even put Bugs in S. I might. I think Bugs is just a really good. I'll put him in A because his up air is good, but his recovery is good too. We'll put him in A for now. Something just tells me I can't put him in S, but he might go up to S by the end of the video. My next A tier character is going to be Taz. Top of A, easily top of A. Taz is so good. His moves hit hard. He has this salt ability where he keeps adding salt, and as you and your teammate keep hitting them, they eventually turn into chicken and can't do anything but run around and jump around. His Taznado is just the bread and butter of his kit. It's any part of that tornado from the top to the bottom. If you hit it right and you hold it, it slings them over to the sides of the map. I believe it kills around 80 if you're near the side of the map. I'd say maybe about 90 in the middle. That's a confirmed kill. That move is a confirmed kill. Also, his down air is really good for spiking. He spins his bottom into a tornado. It's kind of like a drill, and if you hit that properly, you pretty much send them off the map. Like, that is also a confirmed kill. The best thing about Taz is that he has a lot of confirmity, and he, even if you don't know the character, for some reason you can just keep spamming Taznado, pardon me, and you're pretty much gonna get a kill. But otherwise, yeah, Taz is really good. Top of A, maybe S, we'll see. My next A character is my main Jake the Dog. My main Jake the Dog. I think Jake, I'm gonna put it here though. I think Jake is really good in this game. Jake doesn't have a lot of like quick damage to get off. Like, doesn't have a lot of like, other than his skateboard move, which is one of the most OP. I think him and Taz both have really good down airs, OP down airs. But I think that Jake is really good at getting a lot of damage off and taking that person and lobbing them to the other character to get the kill. Or he even has moves that can easily get a kill at high percentages, like 80s, 90s. I think Jake is really good at, if you're really good with him, getting a lot of potential out of him. And if you're not, you can definitely get some good hits off. Not nearly as much as Taz, but you can do good. I think Jake is a really good well-rounded character and wrecks up a lot of damage, and all of his recovery moves are really good. I'd say they're some of the best in the game. So I put him in A tier. My last A tier is going to be Shaggy. I think Shaggy is really good. He's one of the characters that they recommend to you, him and Wonderwoman. But I just think Shaggy, for some reason, he can take a lot of hits and not die. His knockback isn't too crazy. His charge move's really good. He spawns a juice box to heal. He is just really good at doing his own thing. His up air's good. His down air's good. He has this stomp move. I believe is I want to say it's a forward special. It's some special. Or maybe it's this grounded down square or down neutral. But he has this move where he guard breaks, and it can spike without being off the map. You can ledge guard without even being off the map. It's really good. It's really good. I don't know how I would order this too much. I'd say Reindog, maybe bottom of A. Shaggy. Maybe I'd leave it like this. Maybe I'd say it like this. Shaggy's really strong and really good. I see a lot of good Shaggys that are kind of ledge guarding, and they're really good at that. All these characters are good at ledge guarding, I just have to realize. But now for my A tiers. I would say at the bottom of A tier, we're gonna put Tom and Jerry. Now, Tom and Jerry is really good overall. He's just a really good character overall. I think it takes a lot of skill to really, honestly, I'm gonna put Tom in A, Bugs in S, because I think that Tom and Jerry is a really good character, once you get to know him, once you're good with him. I don't think he's very forgiving at all. He's got his whole kit revolves around sending out Jerry, sending like tennis balls to Jerry and knocking them back. He throws down dynamite, you hit the dynamite and it scatters. He is a really good character. It's really hard to get close to Tom. I think personally Tom is the better mage out of him and Bugs, but I think that Bugs you can get more out of for just being a casual player. I know the really good Tom players. I've seen do some crazy stuff. I've seen them be able like hit his up air where he clams two trash can lids together, or I think it's two pans together, and then it sends them upwards, and he jumps back and he'll shoot Jerry at them and snipe them off map. Even he can ledge guard from like the middle of the stage by shooting tennis balls that they arc and they hit and spike and kill off stage. I think Tom and Jerry is a really good character. We'll put him top of A because I think he's very unforgiving. Other A characters, I'm gonna put Arya. We're in an assassin meta, and I wonder if they're gonna fix that or if they're gonna add more assassins. But the assassins are just really good in this game of racking up damage, getting the kill, being very quick about doing it. And Arya is no different. She has an ability that face steals, that pretty much stuns the enemy. You become the enemy, or you stun them, and then you can easily punish them with it. Arya is one of those swordsmen I was talking about earlier with Wonderwoman, where she plays like a Fire Emblem character, like a Marth or a Roy in Smash. Her down air, her up air, she's got this charge move where she spins, kind of like Meta Knight. She's good at racking up damage, she's good at getting the kills. That's as much as I need to say. It's the exact same thing for Finn. Finn is, I could argue, best character in this game. Finn plays, I keep saying it, Finn really plays like a Fire Emblem character. He can completely take over the horizontal battlefield on stage. He's got dashes, he falls off, he throws a ring and teleports back on stage. His up is the spinning bag move that is really good at racking up damage, and if they're at like an 80 and they're in the air and you hit that, that's a confirmed kill. He's got a ledge guard move where this is a grounded down neutral, where he smashes the sword down, does the same as Shaggy, doesn't have to be off the map to kill. But if you want to, you can jump off and use the down air, and that is a really good kill move. That's really good for just doing your short hops in the air and slashing downwards. It's the same. You know what he's got? If you've ever played NASBA, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, he's got nearly the same kit as Leonardo. And Leonardo is an insane character in that game. He's got his shop. You can give speed boost, you can give damage boost, you can get BMO and kind of do this like block of this parry move. Finn is really good. High skill players will obviously get their potential out of him because he works really good with experienced players. You can be a player that's never played the game, get on, play Finn, and say, oh yeah, this makes sense. This is like a typical platform fighting game sword fighter. And he does it to a T. And then lastly, we got Harley. Harley, I'm gonna put Finn above Harley. I think Finn is the best character in this game. Harley is really good at keeping distance. She's got a lot of like bombs, and like she has this move where she ties like a present to balloons, so if you hit it, you get knocked back. It has some other side effects. She's got this hammer move. I think it's her air. Special air neutral, I'm not too sure about that one. But she has this hammer move where she can swing her hammer and it hits in a full 360. You can be behind her and get hit backwards. And she's not even looking at you. Her up air is really good. She swings this bat and it's a really good up air. She has her spike isn't the best, but it's pretty decent. But I still wouldn't say it's the best. I think Finn's entire kit is just amazing. I think Finn's entire kit is pretty much amazing. Where Harley has some lacking. I'll do this. I'd say this is my final ranking for S tier. Because bugs you can punish him for it. He's got kill moves, but if you do it play right, you can predict a lot of his things. You jump over the rocket, you avoid the up air, you time when he comes out of the ground. So he can be, you know, punishable. I'm gonna do this though, because I still think Taz has easy kill potential. But I do think that Tom and Jerry you can get as much out of. And then Jake, Shaggy, Reindog, Steven, Batman, Wonderwoman. I'll put Wonderwoman over Batman. Velma, Superman, Garnet. That's my tier list for sure. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to do all the stuff I said earlier. Like, subscribe, comment. I really enjoyed this game. It's sad that the alpha has to come to an end. I wish I could play it forever, but I'll be looking forward to the beta. I'll be looking forward to trying out some new characters, see what Iron Giant is about. Maybe Iron Giant will be the new best tank. I don't know. But I love this game. I think this game could easily be within my top 10 when it comes out. And we'll have to see. So until then, this is BRNDO 214 signing out. Peace.